The first data type called linked data type. Still we are in the discussion. That is called first data type int, which is used to store integral values and whole numbers. And the basic part is completed like this. This is very simple. You already understood in the class. And next after that, with the data type called int, we can store how many types of number system data? 4. So first number system data already we know it's a default number system, which you have mentioned already. Binary number system, and then octal also we have seen it. And then hexa we are going to see now. So to store the binary number system data, we will be using binary data must be preceded with what? 0B. That thing I showed you the last class conversion also. Some calculation part also taking place in the class. Okay, right. Storing octal data must be preceded with what? 0 R1, 0 capital O. And we written that 0 O, and we converted that like this. Later on, now it's a time to see to go for what? Hexa. And see that now, all of you, just look into this part. So this is done. Next we are going for hexa. See, storing hexadecimal data that we already expected. Hexadecimal number system data. To store this hexadecimal number system data, the hexadecimal number system data in Python must be preceded with what? Hexadecimal number system data must be preceded with what? 0x R1, 0 capital X. 0 capital X. And see the syntax? 0 small x R capital X. We will write hexadecimal system data. Hexadecimal data. And if I go to the example part, it is something like this. You can go to the Python in different ways. One of the way we already understood. Something like this. Command prompt is opening. Look at that carefully. A is equal to, I show you almost the example part also. AB. Hey, remember me? AB. What is this now? P into 16 to the power of 0. A into 16 to the power of 1. What is the value of A? N into 16 to the power of 0 is what? 160. Plus B. B is how much? 11. 11 plus 16 to the power of 0. How much? 11 plus previous one? 160. Now, then you print it. Print of what? A, that is 171. And type of A is what? Int only. Class int only. That means int data type then allows us to store what data also? Hexadecimal. And I showed you yesterday's class one more point I said 0. Some small interview-based question also. Face, F, A, C, E. Some of them small, some of them capital. It doesn't matter here because it is preceded with what? 0x. Now, following things are what? Small or capital. All are comes under what? Hexa only. So, see this? I am saying print of what? A. The value is like this. Just also I told you how to calculate this part. And type of A is also and what? In the type of. So I hope that this is an important example here that I am taking. Example. Come on now. Write down this. Write down. Continue that. Hello. So some noise that's coming from Durga. I'm not quite sure if he wants to be a teacher, fair enough. Otherwise, he needs to keep his mouth. If you feel any difficulty in understanding, you come to me and ask the doubt. I'll clarify your doubt. Don't feel that if suppose if number system conversion, some small problem you are facing, you come on. I will explain personally to you. Right? So don't feel sorry. May feel something. If we ask the doubt, he may have something. But don't have that. Come to me and I will clarify your doubts. Make it fast, man. Last class there is a subheading with you, storing hexadecimal number system data. I will write one invalid example also. A is equal to 0x, 0x, ACC, ACER, ACER. Valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? Invalid. Invalid. Why invalid? Very good. The letter R is not present in where? Hexadecimal. Guys, hexadecimal number system. If you want to go teaching, do that. I'm here to listen to sir. Is not present in hexadecimal number system. I don't want to hear your voice. Okay. Now it's most important thing. Let me go for next data type is what? Float. Before going to that, at the same time I want to go for small topic I want to cover. That is called base conversion functions. What are those? Base conversion functions. What we converted so far here? Hexa into int. Next one? Octal into int. Binary into int. Now we want to convert reverse. Reverse means what? Decimal value into decimal number system data into binary. Decimal number system data into octal. Decimal number system data into hexa. That are called what? Base conversion functions. Right on ma? Heading. At the same place only, write down base conversion functions. Base conversion functions. All the online students must follow me carefully. We completed int data type. We organized various number systems. We are getting that binary octal hexa into integer with the int data type. Now we are converting the int value into original base of hexa, binary and octal. So what is the purpose of this base conversion functions? Converting which type of value? Decimal number system value into binary, octal, hexa. That is the purpose of what? Base conversion functions. How many functions we have? 3 functions we have. Come on, ma. What are those? Look at. What is that? Bin off. What is that? Bin off. Don't write. First understand the topic. Bin off. Next P is what? Opt off. Next is what? Hex off. Do you have like that DEC off? Do you have DEC off? No, we don't have that. I am going to tell you in the further one more beautiful function I will tell you later. Int off value I can write it ma, and then base number I will write it base. What is the base? Base can be either 2, base can be either 8, base can be either 16. That function I will tell you later. Don't worry at this moment of time. Try to understand me carefully. So I'm writing the statement. Always you must understand the purpose. The purpose of base conversion functions. The purpose of base conversion functions. The purpose of, I will write. The purpose of base conversion functions is that converting what? What value? Decimal number system data. Decimal number system data into binary, octal and come on. hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. Right? We have how many conversion functions? Three base conversion functions. They are. I'm giving you for you in interview point of view how you can answer this. Now I'm going for first one is called enough. What is the purpose of this function? Easy. I told you already syntax. See the syntax, ma? Now what is the syntax? Variable name is equal to bin of what? Value. So I will say decimal number system value. Decimal, if I write you will get big doubt. Decimal value means what? Which contains fractions. That's why let me write clearly. Decimal number system data. Decimal number system data. Let us go to the example immediately. Let us see immediately the example. See here, I have A is equal to 15. Already we have the conversion of 15. So tell me, B is equal to bin of A. Then print of what? B. What is the answer, ma? What is the 15 binary value of 15? 0B 111. 4 ones no, 0B you need to tell. 0B 4 ones, sir. So you need to say 0B like this. Are you okay? Now A is equal to 10 I am saying. Now I will write bin of B and print of B 0B 1010 will be printed. 0B 1010 will be printed. Am I clear about that? So what is the purpose of bin function? Converting which value? Decimal number system value into which format? Binary format. Shall we write? Start. I will go one by one. Heading is base conversion functions. Before going to the float data type, I am talking about the conversion functions here itself. Start. Quickly make it. First few days, that is just up to I complete the middle of the data types. You try to write, to listen my guidelines, follow my guidelines. Up to the middle of the data types, you try to write with your hands in the notes. Later I can upload in the Google Drive class so that you can download that. So beginning, if you download those things, you will just copy from there and you will paste in the command prompt of the Python. That will become high-tech practicing. No program will be coming. Please understand me and write completely. Up to few days. So I'm thinking about your knowledge of improving. I'm not just thinking about how to complete my class. So the online students who are joining late due to some technical issue, today's class is started late itself. And those who joined late, we will be giving the video of today's session for you people. Contact the administrator, they will give you that. Yes, ma'am. The ASU some name. How to save the Python file in a program. I will show you. I am in the discussion of data type in the Python program. Still I did not get you. I will get you how to save the Python program in different places. PyCharm, how to save it. How to save it in different places, we will save. Tell you. Don't worry. Take up that path. Still it is there in our classroom. Done. Now, next I am going for what function next? After function. After function I am taking. Very simple. You tell me after function purpose is what? Converting which data? Decimal number system data into what? Octal number system data. What is the syntax? Variable name is equal to opt of decimal number system data. So it's easy for you. Write down that also. Opt function. Opt function. Opt function. Speed up the process. Opt function. This function is used for converting decimal number system data into octal number system data. Octal number system data. Second one is B. Opt function. Used for converting decimal number system data into octal number system data. I will take the syntax. Opt of decimal number system data. I will take the examples also. After finishing that, now I am coming to the example. Now, previously, after writing that, let us watch 1 minute. I will go back. See your notes. Just open your notes. Storing octal number system data. Just open it to make you to understand it quickly. What is the number I took there? 0B. What is the value? 0B. 0O. 23. What is the number we got it? 19. So if I take 19, what is the value we will get it? Yes. Look at ma. Look at. So I will take A is equal to 19. 19. B is equal to opt of what? A, which is going to print of what? B. What is the result? 0, 2, 3. Check it out. Check it out at this place. A is equal to 19. B is equal to opt of what? A. So you will be getting print of B. What is the result is coming? 0, 23. Are you getting my point? Yes. Next, write down. Take this example you take. Next, the last conversion function I will take it. What is the last conversion function? Hexa. Hexa. Start. C point I am talking about. Hexa. Hexa. Same. Into hexadecimal number system data. Hexadecimal number system data. Syntax is variable name hex of decimal number system data. Then, if I take an example I am taking one. There I will take A is equal to 171. A is equal to 171. Okay. B is equal to hex of A. Hex of A. Hex of A. Will mean print Come on, 0x AB. You may be getting either capital AB or you may be getting either small ab, no problem. So x AB, you will get as an output 0x AB, small ab, you will get the output. So let me show you back to the Python window. A is equal to 171, B is equal to x of A. So what is the result is coming? Print of B. What is the result is coming? Light. So if I take care about carefully here, this is coming now. I will take this value. Come on to the point here. A is equal to 64206. B is equal to x of what is that? A. So print of what? B. You will get what? 0x phrase. Are you okay? Sometimes they will ask you directly like this. Print of x of what? 10. Print of x of 10. What is 10? Decimal value. Which is converted to which type? What is the result? A. Are you understanding? Yes. So like that we can take it. So this point you write it. As an example you take it. This last one. Print of, because you know that 0x A. 0x A. Perfect. So with this, what is completed? Base conversion functions are over and int data type is also over. Now it is the time to see to go for which data type, Amma? Float data type I will discuss. And don't forget day by day. How many data types in Python? 14 data types. Which data types we are discussing now? Fundamental data types. Fundamental data types allows us to store what value? Single value. So which type of single value representation we learned so far? Int data type. Int with the decimal number system, int with the octal, int with the binary, int with the hexa, and whose conversions also. Okay guys? Shall I go to the float? Simple. Straightforward. As we discussed about the int data type, this is easy to understand, but one important point also there. Look at. So the purpose of this data type is to store, look at, don't write, to store floating point values. Floating point values. We can call it as floating point values. We can also call it as mathematically, according to IEEE standards, we can also call it as real constant literals. Real constant literals. Literal means don't think about it, much about it. Literal is nothing but a value. Literal is nothing but a value. Suppose 10. 10 is called what? Integral literal. Int literal. 10.25 is what? Floating point literal. 2 is what? Boolean literal. Are you getting my point? So, literal is nothing but what? Value. In the bracket I will write what? Value. Value. Using this data type we can store. How this is available? This real constant value or floating point value is available in two parts. One is an integer part, one more is a decimal part. If I take an example here, mathematical example, 23.45 is my number. Here, 23 is called, this is very simple. What part? Integer part. What part it is? Integer part. And next, I will write 0.45. 0.45 is called, come on ma'am, floating part. That is decimal part. Decimal part we can call. Are you getting my point? Decimal part. Now, how do you store this type of data? This type of data we cannot store by using which data type? Int data type. We need separate data type that is called float. And dear students, as far as this float is concerned, we don't have the another data type like other languages. A double data type is not there like other languages. Why? Because I told you the strongest reason for you in the classroom. This data type itself will store the data with unlimited amount of size, because in Python, everything is stored in the form of objects. I told this is a very strongest point in the class. Is there any restrictions on the size of the float data type? No. First of all, there is no size restrictions in Python environment. That's why there is no double data type is available. Whether you take float or double, it can take any amount of data as far as integers as well as floats is concerned. If you go to C programming, under integer category, there are 4 to 5 data types are there. Long into, short into, unsigned into, so many are there. And all these data type students are aware of it? Not aware of it. Not aware of it. Just only examination point of view. In real-time point of view, they are zero. Right? And you don't feel it. Luckily, as a Python part of Python, there is no kind of dual data types under one category. One category, one data type only. Int can store any amount of data, which can suit long data type, long int data type, any amount of data can be stored. When we come to which one? Float. That itself will take any big number of floating point value or any big amount of real constant value. Right? And moreover, the first statement I used to write always, float is one of the what is that common statement? Predefined class. All the data types in Python are called what? Classes are predefined class. In Python, all the classes are what? Predefined classes. And float is also what class? Predefined class. Let us take one example. Immediately I will write some more point after that. Look at it. So I'm saying here, A is equal to 23.45. 23.45. Come on, say type of A. What is the type is printed? Class. All of you know. Come on. Float. What is float? Class. What is A? Object of which class? Float class. Check it out. Go to that part. Go to that part there. Say A is equal to 23.45. Type of what? A, which is going to print as what? Class float. And print that value of A, it is going to print 23.45. Are you okay? Now, next point you should understand is, careful point, x1 is equal to 0b1111. What is that point? What is that value, all of you? It is 15. That 0b1010. What is the meaning of it actually? Generally student will think 15.10. Generally student is thinking like 15.10. But it is not possible to represent with the floating point data types. Float data type never allows binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system directly. Are you getting? See that? Error will come. What is the syntax? Invalid syntax. Invalid syntax. Next. Because this type of peculiar kind of discussion will be asking very regularly in interviews. The people who knows everybody answer, they don't ask that questions. Which questions they will ask? Loops and corner kind of questions will come. That we will cover in our classroom. That you must have special concentration on it. Next I will write here 0, 0, 1, 2, dot, 0, 1, 2, or 0, 0, like this. So it is going to give you one invalid syntax. Are you getting my point? Next, A is equal to 0x face dot 0x b e. What type of number system are you is? XOR. It is going to be what? Invalid syntax. It indicates float data type never represent, never store which data? Yes, that point we need to understand. I am writing this data type, this data type does not support what? Binary, write down. You also write down. Beginning, note, point by point you write. These are all properties of the data types I am discussing. This data type does not support to store binary, octal, and hexadecimal number system data. It supports only default number system data. What is the default number system data? Decimal number system data only it supports. Now, before they don't come to example immediately, I will write the example, but don't write example. After writing that, I will write one more point. Up to line number, you write before the example. I will write A is equal to 0B111 dot 0B1010 error. Not only that, A is equal to 0xAB dot 0x face error. Yes, now I am waiting for you. I am waiting for this line number 129 to tell you one important point. Come to all of you, these 2 points you write it. 3 points you write it. Now I am waiting for the 4th point. Now, come on guys. Now I will go to the 4th point. Whether you know it, this point or not, I don't know. In your school days, or below 10th class, you might be studied about scientific notation. Have you studied about scientific notation? Look at on the board. It is, I will take one paint brush, I will take paint screen, I will take paint. Suppose I have a statement like this. What is the statement? 3.2 E 3.2 or take some simple one first. 3E E4. What is the 3E4? 81. So, listen. That can be expressed as 3 into 10 to the power of 4. 10 to the power of what? 4. That is equal to last student. Listen. So 3 into what is that? 10. How many zeros? 10 to the power of 4 means what? 10 into 10 into 10 into how many times? 4 times. It is equal to what? How much? 30,000. Point what? 0. This is the value you are going to get it. One more I will write it. 3 into 3e minus 1. 3e minus 1. That e stands for exponent. Mantissa, exponent, childhood days. Right? Actually, data science is not all of a sudden came today. No. Data science is coming into the subject of today with our frequencies, probability statistics, statistical algorithms, Bayes' theorem. Have you studied? Standard deviation, mean, mode. Those kind of things only our data science is available. Don't feel that data science is very difficult. Easy. Provided the most important coding is what? Python only. Once you know coding well, you can conquer the world. Once we don't know the coding, even whatever the build-up we give, nothing will happen. Right or not? Coding is ultimate for you. Coming to the point. 3 into, come on, tell me. 3 into 10 to the power of what? Minus 1. 10 to the power of minus 1. Oh, sorry. 10 to the power of minus 1. That is equal to what? 3 by what, ma? 10. That is equal to what? 0.3. This is the result. Are you getting me? So, if anybody asks you tomorrow, print off 3e minus 1, they will ask you this question. What is an output? If I don't cover this point, you will not understand what it is. Maybe valid or invalid or like that you will think. So let us go to the Python window, try to check it out. Print off 3e minus 1. See the answer what is coming? 0, 3. Very, very, very important points these are. Right, Mark? Let us take one more example. A is equal to 3e4. 3e4. Print of what? A. What is that? Type of what? A. What is the type of A, ma? Good. Dear students, one more B is equal to 3.44 E minus 6. 3.44 into E minus 6. What is that? 3.44 into 10 to the power of minus 6. 3.44 into 10 by 10 to the power of 6 pi. Mathematics. So, see the result what is coming. Print of what? B comma type of what? B. B. What is the result is coming? 3.44 E6. But internally stored as what? Calculation part. That means floating point data type can also be represented in what format? Scientific format. This type of representation is known as what? Scientific format. Scientific format. Are you getting me? Since it is a smaller value, calculated value is giving. If it is more than the specification of a floating point value, it will be represented directly in the form of what? Scientific notation. One more example I will tell you. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Such a bigger number I wrote. Is it taking larger space inside or not? Now, enter. Print of what? Print of x. Do you think that that number is printed as it is? No. It is internally converted into what form? Scientific form. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is printed only half of the number. It is printed only up to here only. You can print a more enlarged format by using format specifiers in Python. Format specifiers are there. That is using percentage F, percentage X, percentage O. There are a lot of conversions are there. So which I am going to touch this kind of discussion in the next second episode of our data types, which I am going to cover. This one small moment I will touch here. Print of, see guys, at what extent we are learning it. 0 point, how many are there here? For example, some 20, 25 are there. Now I am writing 40. F. Of course, this may be bouncing for you. Let it bounce, no problem. Of what? X. I am saying X value, print how many decimal places? 40 decimal places. Yesterday I think I was addressed this. See, so it is printed up to where? See, 5, 6 up to here, where? 7, 8, 9. Maybe somewhere else, some value may be there. But with the same value when I am taking, it is giving some different value or not? For all those things, reason is what? Internally there is a IEEE 754 base paper calculation is there. So about this floating point data type, I am going to discuss in a separate discussion about it. How it is internally represented on all those things. So it is going to be having some name and it is having some more kind of data which is represented something different. How these entire values are coming different? There is some type of different calculation is there. If you are belongs to my Java student in the morning 7 o'clock, I used to explain IEEE 754 base paper calculation representation I used to explain. In Python class also I will give you the scientific proof of this number. Are you getting my point? So at this point of view, I am asking everybody 20 am saying, you don't get tension of it. Divided by 7. Print of A. We are getting some data. Same thing I am printing. Printf of, yes, I am saying what? A. See, I got 40 things after that. Actually, here it is printed up to where? 142. Here it is printed up to 142. After that, this 7, 9, it is rounded to what? 3. I got up to here. But from where these are coming? From where these are coming? Are you understanding me? This I will explain to what I am saying. I will explain in the next episode. Are you okay? So at this moment of time, you understand only one thing. With the floating point data type, we can represent what data? Scientific notation we can express. So coming to the point back, this point I want to write. Right off. With this data type, we can store scientific data, floating point data. We can store floating point data in the form of scientific notation, syntax, mantissa, E, exponent, mantissa, exponent. Example there only. 3 into 3E4. 3E4. Immediately you do the calculation there. You do one thing. 3E minus 1. Do the calculation immediately, which I shown you in the main screen for you. Do it, ma. 3 into, how do you do? 3 into 10 to the power of 4. Do that mathematical calculation. You can write, use 3 into 10 to the power of 4. You need to take 10 to the power of 4. How much is the 10 to the power of 4? 10,000. That will give you what? 30,000. Next term. This also you write down. Use 3 into 10 to the power of minus 1. 10 to the power of minus 1 is nothing but what? 3 by 10. 3 by what? 10. You see what? 0.3. That you have already observed it. So the main intention of this example is scientific notation also you can represent with the floating point data type. That's the main story here. And you write the examples. Programmatic statement examples you write. Right down. Last one, I'm expecting the answer from you. So I'm expecting the answer from you people. Come on. 0 point? 0 point? Okay, good. 1 minute. 4U2. Come on. 0 point? 0 point? 0.4. Okay, good. This is about floating point data type. Regarding the mantis or regarding the scientific notation, nothing to worry. I'll take care in the class. Next, we'll go to which data type? Pool data type. Data sorting. Third data type, pool. So on pool data type also, you are going to get many questions on this area. So what questions will come? Let us cover the basic concept first, then we'll go for practical examples on it. So what is the pool says, which we have the different programming knowledges? Yes or no answer questions are called what? Pool. Are you listening to the class? Yes. Yes means what? True. Right or not? Did you attend the last Sunday class? No. No means what? False. So pool data type is used to store what values? Right. So I'm writing the purpose of this data type, and moreover, I used to say common sentence. What is the common sentence? Pool is one of the predefined class. But the first statement I'm writing, simple thing to make you to understand, is one of the predefined data type. So write down. You also write down along with me. There you write. The purpose of this data type. The purpose of this data type is to store true what? False values. True false values. Actually, true and false values are called logical values, we can call. Logical values. Examples of logical values are true and false. These true and false are called what? Called, you write down in the bracket, Boolean literals. Boolean literals. Boolean literals. Boolean literals. Yes. Let me go to the small example part here. After that, I will go for some more discussion. Easy for you to get it. See, here I am saying A is equal to true. Dear students, all of you, capital T you need to use. Capital T. In other languages, small t we use it. In Python we use what? Capital T. Suppose if you use by mistake true like this, it is treated as what? Identifier. Identifier is not having any value there. So it is going to give you an error. So look at that. We'll go to this place and watch it carefully. A is equal to, I'm writing true. Right side, this is not recognized by Python environment. It is error. So what is that? Name true is not defined. So how do you make it to identify? True. So identified. Print A. And what is the type of A? What is the type of A? Bull. So what is bull? Class. What is A? Object of bull. Now next B is equal to what I am saying? False. Now say all these things. At a time you print. B and then what? Type of B. What is that? False. Are you able to get me? Right. Now, one of the most important point to be rememberable at this time is internally the bool values are treated as numerical values. This is a written test question point. Even further also we will come across. Let me write this example, then we will move forward. But the point to be rememberable is internally, see guys, listen, internally, first listen this point. After seeing practically, we can mention now. Internally, true value is treated as 1, and false is treated as false value treated as 0. So then you answer my question, 0. Now you answer my question. True plus true. Two plus two. Okay. 2 plus 2. 1 minute. No hurry. Print off true plus true. True plus true. I'm not pressing enter key. When you see that press enter key, output will come. That is not the case. Tell me output. Option A. Option A. Option A true. Option B. Of course, this is a capital. Option B is 1. Option C is 2. Option D error. One raise hand. I will give chocolate for you. Okay. Wrong answer. Next so second answer please. Second answer. Raise a hand. Okay, chocolate is not there. Wrong answer. Third, C answer. C. Okay, very good. Right answer, that is. Right answer. No, chocolate is not there. Somebody is expecting error. Who is expecting error? Error. No error, Umma. Why? Because that's what I said. Then others are not saying, somebody did not say anything at all. So that type of silence people I don't want. Coming to the point, what is the internal value of true? 1. Another value of true? 1 plus 1? 2. It is 2. Generally people will think according to our programming knowledge. 2 plus 2 is 2, they will think. 2. 2 means what? 1. These are the options you will come across. Nobody will take this value 2. This is the correct answer actually. This is correct. Nobody will take this answer. Why? Because they will not think about it. Now press enter key, you will get 2. That's what I said. Numerically 2 is what? 1. Plus what? 1. 1 plus 1. Right. Now true minus true. Now true plus false. Come on. 1. Now like that you can do true into true. True into true minus false. Come on. 1 or 0 na? 1. Why was such a small silence? Cool first. True into true 1. 1 into 1. 1. 1 minus 0. Why tension? So, like this I can write it. Okay, now. Right. Last and final. True by true. Right. Yes. There is in Python. Okay. You are expecting 1, I will show you that also. Because whatever expecting answer, if you are not getting, you will feel first. Let us convert my Python answer to your answer. See that? Single slash, double slash. You got 1. What is the double slash, single slash? What is the difference? That is the important. I will cover in the arithmetic operators. I will cover. Arithmetic operator, we have some special operator called a double slash. Are you getting my point? Okay, right. Don't worry, we'll go for it. Let us come to the example part. True is internally represented as, and false is internally represented as 0. Okay, let us write down. Now I am writing some calculation part. True plus true. This is important. It is 2. Print off true minus true is 0. Print off true plus false. True plus false is what? 1. Very important they are. Today you enjoyed it. But when you go to programming, you should remember everything. Once you forget, I will say open the Python Indian Constitution. This is. My notes is Indian Constitution. Everything is there in the notes. I said in the day one only. Any question comes in interview, that will be from my notes. That will be from my notes. That's why I will give full-fledged notes. That's why I'm not uploading day one onwards in the Google Drive. Because you will have a confidence. It is there in the Google Drive. I will download after 20 days. 20 days means after 40 days also I can download. 40 days you are getting one interview. That time you know the effect of that. That's why we must write the notes very perfect. Need to read also. Right. Any doubts in Boolean, ma? Any doubts in Boolean? No doubts? Very good. So last one question. One question. Ready? Yes. See that? After finishing that, all of you try to answer. I hope you can answer it, no problem. 2 plus 0b 1111. Sure? Are you sure? Girls, error. Boys, error. 16. Error 16, etc. Online student is saying what we will see. 16. Vinay Kumar, everybody is saying that 16. So we will check it out. So it is called what? Okay. Why error you felt, mom? Here, I did not represent any floating point value. I did not take any data type here. Internally, this is taken as what data type? Even though you take it in binary, it is internally taken as default number system. Right? Mention this point. Last one, so write down that as an example. Write down that. Right, guys. So this is about which data type? Bool data type. Actually, according to my schedule, I need to complete even today complex data type also. But due to some delay, for online students, it will become some small delay. And next submitting you write complex.